I'm going to do this for sound purposes. Let's just get in there.
Should I make a noise as well, just so you can hear it my side?
I think you really should. I think that's what people want to hear.
No! Spill my beer! Well, that fucking lasted long. I've got like a wet dick now, and it's all like beer scented. So it's what you get for trying to use your legs as a coaster.
Anyway, guys, if you're watching this, this is the, I guess, Suiken Happy Hour, half hour. That's what we decided upon, right? What are you doing?
Oh,
that's
decided to go with.
It's so dark in your room. Like you're just like illuminated. Like holy shit.
What you can see is my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is basically because I've come to the assumption that light travels faster than sound because I was the first one to make that discovery. You may have made the sound clip to sync everything, but I'm gonna go. It's like when a car passes by your window at night. It's all like. It's like a really low budget James Bond opening.
I love it.
Shit. Anyway, sorry guys, we're supposed to be talking about Dragon Ball.
I think that's what they well I hope you're still enjoying it. So guys, this is the Suiken Happy Hour. Suiken Half. I'm sorry, I can't necessarily get it on my head. Suiken Half Hour. It's like that's a long thing for me. It's Japanese moon speak, and then it's like English, and anyway.
And I'm World King Kanji, and this is 30-minute mark.
Exactly. If you haven't noticed already, that is World King Kanji. But today, so this is an idea I had. And I wanted to do it alone, but Kanji was like, no, you really shouldn't do that alone. It's kind of depressing. So he muscled his way into my idea. No, absolutely not. But
dude, that's all I do. I just steal people's ideas. I don't come up with any myself, man.
So basically what we do is we sit around, we have a couple drinks, and we're going to talk about Dragon Ball. Or whatever really comes to our mind. And like, whatever, you know... We're going to be uncuffed. And basically, this is either a brilliant idea on our part or terribly, horribly inappropriate one. And I'm going to leave that up to you guys.
I know the answer to that one.
What is it?
Terribly inappropriate. Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it up to the people watching. Tell us in the comment section below whether they think...
Hashtag inappropriate.
Hashtag terribly inappropriate. Hashtag never forget 2016. Hashtag they only did one. Hashtag this wasn't a series idea.
Hashtag Yamcha is actually Gohan's real dad.
That's exactly what we wanted to talk about first, actually. Is the fact that Gohan... I know a lot of people have talked about this before. It was like, Gohan seemingly always has the same hairdo of Yamcha. And maybe this is a coincidence. Maybe they have just like the same hairstylist. Maybe. I mean, like from what it seems like is ChiChi does Gohan's hair. Does ChiChi also do Yamcha's hair, or literally is Yamcha Gohan's daddy?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I think it could be. I mean, aside from the fact that it could actually just mean that ChiChi still has a monster crush on Yamcha after he professed his love to her in early Dragon Ball. And she was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do with myself. It could really be something to do with that, or alternatively, it could actually just be that those two actually got it on. You know what I'm saying?
Sometime in the time year skip, obviously. I think they definitely still love each other. But you know, the one thing is like, so there's some damning evidence there, basically, because Gohan just absolutely looks like Ten Shinhan. No. Yamcha.
Oh yeah, that third eye is a dead giveaway.
It's a dead giveaway. No, like Yamcha definitely looks like Yamcha. God, okay. I'm sorry. I've had a little bit, guys. Gohan looks like Yamcha throughout his entire life. Like literally, they have the same haircuts every now and then. Like,
then when they go to the future, he gets a scar over his eye. You know, that's hereditary, surely.
But the one question that we have to kind of ask ourselves here, and how does this make sense? Because obviously Gohan can go Super Saiyan. Now, how does that make sense if that's the case, though?
Wow. This is the thing. This is what Toriyama, like, we all know Toriyama is a joker. He likes to deceive people. He'll take the story in one direction, and you think it's going to go that way, and then he does a quick 180, and he's like, oh! No! And so, it only makes perfect sense to me that the actual Saiyan of the story of Dragon Ball isn't Goku. Well, he is a Saiyan, but it's actually ChiChi is where Gohan got his Saiyan blood from. No, don't laugh. Think about this. Think about it for a second, right? Because the Ox King he's like a missing link. I mean, like, Yumao. He looks like, to me, personally, I mean, he looks to me like a guy who transformed into an Uzaru, but then never got to fully transform back, and that's why he's so huge, and, like, there's nobody else like that in the human, like, on Earth. And so, like, it makes sense. I mean,
so you're saying that the Ox King is actually a Saiyan baby that was sent to Earth before Goku? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, and then he knocked up some poor helpless woman. She popped ChiChi out of a foof.
I don't know how that would. Okay, so he's so big. Like, honestly, I don't know how Ox King could literally, like, if we're talking about the birds and the bees or something, I don't know how the Ox King is allowed or can actually get himself into, like that.
Well, it's fisting people. It's just, hey, baby, this is how we have sex on planet Vegeta. It's a step up from a donkey punch over it. But you've got you've got Ox King, Guma, whatever you want to call him. But like, don't you think it's funny that, like, Grandpa Gohan, when he found Goku, like, one of the only people that he told were his student, the Ox King, and Master Roshi, who just kind of heard about it. Don't you think it's a bit coincidental? Like, they're all in that. All the Saiyans on Earth have always been in this little, like, circle, and. Yeah, I'm just saying. Ox King's a Saiyan. It's like ChiChi's half Saiyan. And
then that would make Gohan a quarter Saiyan, and Goten.
Yeah.
And Goten, if we're still talking about Goten being Goku's son, is a
it'd be like 3/4.
3/4 Saiyan.
Yeah, 3/4 Saiyan. Yeah.
Oh, that helps explain exactly how he went Super Saiyan so early. I mean, and why he's such a badass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's only got, like, a little bit of human in him. And then let's think about this for a second. Right? So, everybody in Goku's family has got the hairstyle. Except Gohan. Except Gohan, right? So, because of that, I mean, doesn't it just kind of make him look like the ugly duckling kind of thing? He's adopted, basically. So
the ugly duckling, like, in their family, Yamcha's the ugly duckling type of character. Like, he's the only standout. And the one thing I've never understood, if you're talking about ugly ducklings and people who don't stand out with Dragon Ball, though, like,
well, attention, Hanan is a bit ugly. And I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with Chaozu. I mean, nobody. I mean, I'm fucking tasty, but nobody's that way.
I think, honestly, fan theory, I think Chaozu actually went out of his way to collect all 7 Dragon Balls and wish for immortality, because that guy has not aged.
That's true.
Everyone puts up all these, like, oh, well, Gohan grew up and Goten and Trunks aren't growing up and everything. No. Chaozu.
Who does a video like that? Fuck those guys.
Right here. It'll be right here somewhere. Annotated in the video.
Dude, I'm plugging that video. Like, I made that video months ago, and I'm plugging it on, like, every one of your recent videos, man.
So hot.
So hot.
Seriously. Anyway,
okay,
we were talking about Saiyan heritage and everything, and I think, and if you think it with me, I know I'm not the only one who thinks this. How the hell? There's this one line at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. I think it's, like, literally the second episode or maybe the first or something. But Raditz comes down and he's like, I'm your brother. And Goku's like, what? And then Bulma, I think it was Bulma, is like, he does look like you, Goku. And I'm sitting there going, no, he doesn't. He looks nothing like Goku. What?
Oh, I forgot about Raditz's hair. I fucked it up. See, I've been drinking. But who gives a shit about Raditz anyway? The dude's got a power level of...
Well, my point is, we're talking about, like, saying heritage, and people come in like, did King Vegeta fuck Gine? Because I'll tell you this. I'll tell you one thing about it. And maybe if I could find a picture or something, I'll put it up on the video again somewhere here. But Goten, when he's older, looks exactly like his grandmother. Nothing, no response.
Oh, I was trying to think. I was like, GT Goten with the slanty haircut. I was like,
no.
Like, huh? I see what you mean now. Ender Z.
Ender Z Goten looks just like Gine.
That shit's pretty creepy.
That's cool, right? Like,
It's cool. It's cool. It's fucking creepy. You know?
You look just like.
I ain't going to Goten's birthday party that year. Like, you know, like, shake your head, dude. Stop it.
Exactly. And I'm just saying, like, heritage and like Dragon Ball characters looking at it. Go back and watch.
Heritage. Sorry.
Go back and watch the original Dragon Ball. No.
Don't go and do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Only true fans watch Dragon Ball Z. No. I'm losing my train of thought, and I'm trying to keep talking.
You know what you should do? Drink.
Drink.
Drink. Did you drink anything then?
That was not graceful.
No, I'm gonna ring 911. It might take a while because I'm in England, so they might not take me as a priority call. What the fuck's this guy doing?
I need help. So you're in England.
Bitch, you've got your own number to ring.
Go back and watch the Father Bardock special. Oh, you know what? And plugging another one of Kanji's videos, he just watched the Tree of Might, the green big dub, the big green dub of Dragon Ball, the third movie, the Turles movie, the Tree of Might, or the World's Strongest, or whatever it's called. You're a super warrior.
Super battle in the world.
God, it's so stupid. And
super battle in the world.
But like,
what it was a super battle.
Go back and watch that scene. There's a scene, you can go on YouTube, find it, of Bardock going into the bar of the Saiyans, like all these bars that are that they're all there, and I talk with my hands.
Go into the bar.
And go back to the bar scene, and you can see at least two people there who have the same haircut as Goku.
Yep.
And I noticed that the other day, and I was like, they're like fat guys with Goku hair. And I think that's actually kind of cool. And it's weird to just see fat Saiyans.
Yeah, fat Saiyans are funny. I mean, like, you know, I've always wanted to see somebody push one down the stairs and then look at the full moon as in one of the rotations. So as they roll down the stairs, they actually get like bigger and bigger and bigger, like a skateboard. They turn into an Uzara as they get to the bottom.
Actually, we should make it clear, especially for the younger audiences who think that this is like, if you're just watching this for a laugh, that's fine. Don't do this at home, especially not alone.
Yeah, that's a bad thing to follow.
Don't. We're not role models.
I stopped Mark from doing it. Do yourself a favor and stop a friend from drinking on his own. Do it now. Unless you're underage, then don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it at all.
Just literally ignore him and walk
This is not as fun as it looks. It's horribly depressing. Like I said, horribly inappropriate.
Especially when I have beer in my dick.
I think that's good. I think I think that's what we need to do. But back onto Dragon Ball topics and back onto heritage and people actually. This is a big question. A lot of people have been talking about this. I just wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts on Brawl? I mean, everyone likes
I
bras.
think she's a bit. I mean, I think she's a bit young for me, but I mean, like, what?
Well, I mean, is she,
Yeah,
is
well,
14,
it depends what
14, 9? Oh, no, actually, 8 and 13. She's 8. 8-year-old girl.
I'm okay. I'd need a bit more beer to consider something like that. I'm kidding. I wouldn't need any amount of beer. No beer is enough to do that.
Oh, God. What have we got?
I feel like this bit needs to go. But anyway.
No, but I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, Brawl has been fairly absent from Dragon Ball Super. Fairly absent. Do you think they're going to introduce her at all? Are they retconning her altogether, or is it going to be something like at the very end they're just like, yeah, she was here the whole time, but like no one's paid attention to her, not even her mother?
Well, I'm going to be honest. Look, they're not paying attention to the fact that Goten and Trunks should actually be a little bit older than they are. Let's be honest. I know some people are fighting the corner that they might not be, but they should at least be showing some signs of age at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not worried about doing that, and they've had ample time to hear everybody's concerns and complaints, so at this point it's general ignorance. They're just ignoring the fact that people have asked this.
I think it's not Toei. I think it's just Toriyama.
I agree.
I think Toriyama's like I think Toei for the most part everyone can sit around and talk about like we don't like this or we don't like this, and they, while to their credit for the most part they listen to fans and they kind of explain things. Like we were talking, we actually just did a video that might have dropped before this, might have not. I literally don't know. It's on my quota, but we did a video before this where we talked about how the Majin Buu arc, the Trunks arc, is one of those videos that just, one of those things that Toei probably put in there without really needing to do it.
The fact about Trunks being able to stop Dabura and stuff in his timeline.
And the fact that Supreme Kai and everything helped him do it, but now it's like completely forgetting about him during this particular arc of the series. My thought is he... I feel like Toei put that in there specifically.
Yeah, I don't feel like it was a Toriyama thing at all.
Because they have to, but now they're left with the question, like, why isn't he doing this? Like, why isn't he helping Trunks? So, who knows?
Yeah, this is something we might find out in days to come. I mean, it's difficult to say if, like, we did say this in the other video, but if, like, it turns out that, I forget what his fucking name is, the green git from Kaioshin dick tickling. If he's the one who controlled Goku Black, then there's a good chance that he is actually
Zamasu.
Fuck!
Zamasu. For whatever reason,
yeah.
I can't say. I have a hard time saying Zeno. And
I hate the fact that they keep introducing all these characters with the names beginning with Z. It's just like, fuck off.
They have Zeno, and then they have Zuno.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's less of the letter, more of the pronunciation. But anyway, they might turn around and say that he killed Kaioshin in Future Trunks' timeline. And I'm all for that. Kill him off. Get him fucking out of here. It's fine. So, if they just did that, then I would be more than happy to listen to all the other things that they had to say. And I would take it with a pinch of salt, and I would just get through the story. Anyway, back to Bra, because we're...
I don't even remember where I was going with all that stuff.
I can't remember where the topic was going either, so I kind of went back to Bra.
So, yeah, how is it, like, do you think that they're going to introduce her at all, or are they going to be okay with just leaving her completely out of the situation?
I think they will introduce her, I just don't think they're going to do it in a time that makes sense.
So you think, like, after this arc?
I don't think we're going to see her until... they do the last few episodes of Super. So wherever they kind of decide to end Super, I think we'll start to see Bra then.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll just kind of be like, she'll age inappropriately. So like, they say, it's been a year since Bulma popped out little Bra. And then it's like she's like 4 years old, like, and everyone's kind of like, yeah, that's fine, I'm cool with this. So like that's how I'm assuming it's gonna be.
Well, like on that note, like, do you think that they could possibly, just retcon all of Super's, like, all of Dragon Ball Z's endings?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. I really like. A lot of people are like, nah, they wouldn't do that. No, they fucking would. They've already done, like, if they were worried about retconning the endings and stuff, they wouldn't have even started Super or done anything with Super Saiyan Blue or anything like that. Anything that could have been a transformation that happened more than once, they wouldn't have done it. And if they're not worried about retconning it, then they wouldn't do it. But if they were worried about retconning it, then they wouldn't do it. But then they're not. So,
I definitely don't like that concept. I feel like not that I feel like the ending of the manga or the ending of Dragon Ball Z in general is something that can't be taken away. I just don't understand the point or the purpose of setting it in the 10-year time skip if you wanted to retcon it in first place.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mark, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plug another one of my videos. Oh, yeah, going on for video number 3, 4?
Three.
And I am... The way that I wanted them to end Dragon Ball Super, I have actually put my thoughts in a video about Pan possibly going Super Saiyan.
That is a really good video, by the way. I love that video.
Thank you. But the reason that I wanted to plug that is because it's actually of some relevance, because I do talk about what I think they might do at the end of Z, and that's of Super, to link it into Z, and that's how I would do it if I was a writer. Alas, I am not a writer of Super, so obviously Toei and everyone are there going, fuck you, Kanji. But but anyway.
I've had quite a few number of people go like, oh man, you should write for Toei and everything. It's like, no, guys, you don't understand. You don't understand. I do my theories. I go like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if this happened? Wouldn't it be cool if this happened? I am completely okay with the fact that everything I come up with, all my stupid ideas, are stupid little fan fictions that Toriyama, Toei, or anyone else is never going to put this much thought into Dragon Ball. Yeah. But I like my ideas, and I think a lot of people like my ideas as well.
Z, you think... excuse me, sorry. You think... C, I think that...
3, Kanji. You get 3 videos pitched in this
I'm not gonna plug another one. Although I might. But I'm not gonna plug another one at the moment anyway. But
when I do this, like, I'm just gonna like ton of your videos.
3!
Support Kanji.
3 seconds is all you get for all of these little plugs as well. It's just like, but anyway, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Fuck Toei.
No, but okay.
To put it bluntly.
Not fuck Toei. I feel like Toei is one thing or another. I understand. We all kind of understand that Dragon Ball Super wasn't going to be an epically told story. I think at the same time, though, people wanted something a little bit different. We all really kind of understand that Dragon Ball, in terms of storytelling, isn't a grown-up series. It's not. It doesn't get as dark or as emotional as something like Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach. My Hero Academia, I've never seen that. All these other amazing contents that they're putting out in 2016. I think the problem is that it's 2016 and they're bringing back a series that, while it's for little children, it has a huge nostalgic factor, and there's been a Dragon Ball renaissance that has caused a lot of people to start talking about it and becoming fans. And we deserve more. The people who liked Dragon Ball as kids are like you and me. People who, in 1998, were either 8 years old, or I think you were like 6 years old.
What? Wait, hang on.
I was on a roll.
Yeah. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
It was getting too serious for this type of video.
Yep.
Pizza.
I don't know.
Delivered
See, like,
to their house.
It's. Yeah, I mean, you straight away know that they're gonna go throw it up straight after the video anyway. But well, here you go. Here you go, guys. I want you to do me a favor in this instance, right? Do Mark a favor and do me a favor at the same time, right? Anyway, caption competition, right? I want you guys to hashtag in the video, in the comments of the video. Sorry, I'm drinking. Hashtag in the comments section. Come up with porn star names, real to real, and a porn star name for
Mark.
Kanji.
30-minute Mark is
no
mine.
shit like,
I like
cum
that.
dumpster Kanji.
It's also
or some
Kanji.
shit like
I
that.
think
That's not
he came up
the
with
kind
it
of thing
at
I'm
like
on
30-minute
about.
Mark.
I want cool names.
It's
Cool
catchy,
names.
and it's also very flattering.
But you know, STDs are catchy as well. But yeah, everyone, I just like, if you can think of anything funny, like, you know, even if it hurts my feelings, hashtag it if it makes a good porn star name. So do it for Mark as well, because who knows, somebody might come up with something better than 30-minute Mark, and then whichever one gets the most, like, whoever
drunken
gets the most thumbs up,
Suiken
or
Half
whoever
Hour.
gets the most like attention, we'll give a shout out to you in the next one.
Actually, it's a Suiken
Drunken
Half Hour. There's no reason to put drunken at anywhere in this.
Yeah.
This might be more than
Suiken
30
Half.
minutes, but just in case. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's already.
Anyway, I think that is definitely where we're going to leave
30-minute
this.
mad cow.
Guys, over here, there,
it's a
wherever
55-minute
Kanji
mad
is in this
cow.
video, please make sure to go and give him a sub. He makes like really funny, awesome content. He tries to focus. You're starting to try to focus on more funny content, but you also make like some really good speculations and everything here and there. Obviously, what?
Yeah, the thing is, I was about to say, the thing is, I mean, like, you know, I don't like to put speculation.
Well, that's fine. I mean, like, I do.
For putting speculation.
I do. I like putting. No, like I legitimately, every theory I put out there is something that I thought would actually better the series, even if it's fan fiction-y. But anyway, guys, if you're not subbed to me, if you're not subbed to Kanji, definitely do that, because we are trying to bring certain.
Trying to bring what, Mark?
I'm too drunk for this candy.
Okay. I'm not even sure what just happened. Are you alright? Do you need me to call 911? There might be a bit delayed, but I can call.
Oh god. My heart hurts. I'm trying to be serious. Anyway, guys.